Dinah, I'm glad you're still here. We need to talk.
About what?
The paternity test. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sorry, Dinah, but I can't, in good conscience, do what you want.
I understand.
I'm really glad, Dinah, because I really
Yeah, I think that you're right. I've been thinking about it, too, and I really pushed you into consenting to give me this test. And if you think that there's too much risk involved for the fetus, then, yeah, I just won't go through with it.
Is that true? Doctor, is that why?
Is there a problem, ladies?
Yeah, the doctor said she can't do the paternity test, and she was just about to tell me why.
Because apparently there are too many risks involved, after all.
Well, yesterday you said there was very little risk.
As a rule, that's right.
But
I hadn't gone through Miss Marlar's records thoroughly enough.
and you found what?
Her blood type is one that would be problematical with the test. It really is in the best interest of the child to wait.
Isn't it in the best interest of the child to figure out who the hell the father is?
I can't take this anymore. I really can't.
I can't take it either.
You know, my father's going through hell right now. The last thing I need is to have another cat fight with you. I'm over
You
it.
always come with a really good excuse, can't you?
Cassie, enough. Doctor, we'll do whatever you say is necessary.
Thanks.
You should thank me. I could have told him all about your little
Now I have
plot.
to come up with another way to convince Hart that he's the father of my child.
You're up there apologizing for me.
I'm just telling Dinah that she can take her time with the test, that's all.
Which is going to be never, Hart. Come on.
Cassie.
No, I knew that she would find some way to worm her way out of this, and surprise, surprise, she did.
The doctor's the one who had the second thoughts, not Dinah.
How convenient for Dinah.
You know, my sister is laying in a bed paralyzed. I'm really not that concerned about a paternity test right
I know
now.
that, okay? I know. Don't you think I understand that? But this is very important, too. You have to know the truth about that child that she's carrying, Hart.
I will.
Well, when it goes to college?
I'm not going to fight with you.
Well, I don't want to fight with you either, but we have to figure out what the hell's going on here.
I have to check on my sister.
Hart, if I ask you something, will you tell me the truth?
Of course I will.
Are you back to thinking that this child is yours? It's not a difficult question. Do you think she's carrying your child?
I'm not so sure.
Come on. You know she slept with Rob. Why else would she do that if she didn't want to get pregnant?
You know, Cassie, she is so sure that that baby she's carrying is mine that she's more than willing to take this test.
But she didn't take the test, don't you see?
You know, what makes you think that this prince of an ex-husband is telling you the truth?
Because why would he lie? What reason would he have to lie?
Let me think about that. Maybe because he wants to make you jealous?
Oh, come on. Come on.
It makes perfect sense. He's wanted you back from the beginning.
Do you know how ridiculous you're sounding?
You know, all I'm saying is that I'm not 100% sure, okay? Now, my sister is laying in a bed, and she might be paralyzed for the rest of her life. Do you think maybe you could give me a break and try to understand what I'm going through for a change? Maybe?
Oh, I understand what you're going through.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, this is getting... I'm sorry. This is,
I don't mean to be insensitive.
Why don't you go home and get some rest, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
I would come with you.
No, I understand. I love you.
I love you. You think that this prince of an ex-husband is telling you the truth?
Because why would he lie? What reason would he have to lie?
Let me think about that. Maybe because he wants you jealous?
Oh, come on. Come on.
It makes perfect sense. He's wanted you back from the beginning.
Do you know how ridiculous you're sounding?
You know, all I'm saying is that I'm not 100% sure, okay? Now, my sister is laying in a bed, and she might be paralyzed for the rest of her life. Do you think maybe you could give me a break and try to understand what I'm going through for a change? Maybe?
Oh, I understand what you're going through.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, this is getting... I'm sorry. This is,
I don't mean to be insensitive.
Why don't you go home and get some rest, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
I would come with you.
No, I understand. I love you.
I love you.
Cassie,
What are you doing here?
I had to check out something.
There are tons of cops here. You could be arrested any minute.
Would you listen to me? Remember I told you about the lawyer, the one that set me up for the murder rap?
Yeah?
He's here, right here in Springfield. It's Ben Warren.
Ben Warren? You better stay away from him.
Oh, no, on the contrary. I'm not gonna let him out of my sight. That scum is going to help me clear my name. I think I convinced Ben to help me find Steve and Nora.
How did you do that?
I told him he'd regret it if he didn't.
That was enough?
Well, I think it might have also had something to do with the fact that I told him that if he didn't help me, I'd kill him.
Well, you weren't serious. You're not a murderer, right?
Not so far, anyway. Don't look at me like that. It's not going to come to that. I just wanted to scare him. And from the look on his face, I think I did. For the first time, I think things just might work out.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
Look, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Look, Cassie, I'm not going to kill
I'm
anyone.
not thinking about that.
Well, then what? What's wrong?
What I'm thinking about is nothing compared to what you're going through right now, so I shouldn't even say anything.
Hey, come on. We're friends, right? Come on, tell me.
It's just that I thought everything was working out. But Dinah now is deciding she can't take the paternity test, and Hart's starting to think that the baby is his. So.
Hey.
Ross, I hate to do this. I'm placing you under arrest.